Happily Never After 2, also known as Happily Never After 2 Snow White Another Bite at the Apple, was released in 2009. This is directed by Stephen E. Gordon and Boyd Kirkland, written by Chris Denk, and we have a voice cast including Helen Niedwick, Clarke, Jim Sullivan, and various others. The first Happily Never After might not be the strongest film, but I do love films about fairy stories, fairy tale characters, so I wanted to give the sequel a chance. And honestly, while I didn't love it, it's not terrible. Snow White doesn't want to help people and think of others. She'd rather just spend time with her friends and focus on herself. And she has to learn lessons that might not be the best attitude to have. And that's kind of the overarching narrative. And in general, as a story, it works well enough. It's maybe a different look at the character of Snow White. It's not the Snow White we're used to seeing. And I think that was quite interesting. And I think maybe quite believable. She's quite young in the film, and I think her attitudes are, I guess, believable. I was certainly buying into the story. It wasn't unbelievable, so I think the narrative worked well enough. Also, I love her outfit. I love the design of the costume. It's recognizable, but a little bit different, and in general, the animation is not terrible. The animation quality is not the worst. And actually, and this is really unusual, but I'm looking at the poster on IMDb, and the animation of the film looks better than that. Usually when an animated film isn't the best animation, the poster usually looks a lot better. And the film itself is a little rough. But I feel like the film actually looks better than the poster. I don't know, maybe it doesn't. But certainly the animation isn't too bad. We have a great cast of fairy tale characters. I won't give any of them away, just in case you don't want to know. For me, definitely the fun with this kind of film is wondering which character will pop up next and seeing how they've interpreted those characters, and I think that's really good fun. So that definitely works as well. The voice acting is very good. I think the voices all fit the characters. The narrative definitely is not too bad. I'd say there's enough substance there to carry the story throughout the film. It's maybe not fully engaging from start to finish, but it works well enough. And I feel like it might be a slightly stronger film than the first film. I think it's maybe a little bit better. So if you watched the first film and didn't care for it, this might be worth watching. It's not a million miles better, but it is a little better. So if you're curious, check it out. I think you might enjoy bits of it. It's certainly an easy watch, but there are some good messages there. The animation quality is okay. It's certainly watchable, and we have some great characters and good voice acting. So in general, I'd say Happily Never After 2 is not a bad film. And if you're curious, I'd say it's worth checking out. You might enjoy bits of it. If you hated the first film, you might like this a little bit. If you liked the first film, I think you'll really thoroughly enjoy this. So, worth watching. I don't think it's a bad sequel. I'm glad I gave it a chance, and I'm happy enough to recommend it.